welcome. So today we're gonna be trying out the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. It's gonna be a full review and first impression of this foundation. I did the Huda Beauty review first, so if you guys haven't seen that, I will link it up here. Is it up here or is it up here? I think it's up here. I will link it up here so after this you guys can watch that video. But wait till this video ends first, okay? Don't be jumping from this video to the other video. Wait, watch this to the end and then jump to the next one, you know what I'm saying? Because you need to have some balance in your life, sis. They don't have it in the makeup stores around me, but I ordered it online. I will link it in the description box down below if you guys want to get your own. No, I'm not getting no commission out of it, but just to help you guys, I'm gonna link it down below, because Sweden be acting up on the makeup department of things, because they don't want you to have anything. Like, they don't want you to have the cute brands or anything. They just have Fit Me and all this. Nothing fun. They don't have anything fun in the stores. That's what I'm trying to say. So I matched myself online, so we're gonna read the back and then we're just gonna try it out and see how well it does, basically. Sorry if I'm so hyper. I just had my coffee. I'm still having my coffee here. So yeah, I'm very energetic and very extreme, and I was listening to music which hyped me up even more. So now it's just energy on energy, but it's okay, it's okay. We can deal with it, right? It says in the back, meet NARS first longwear foundation that looks stronger, stays longer with skin recognition, pigments for the truest color match, and 16 hours of wear. 16 hours of wear? 16 hours of wear. I don't think I'm gonna be wearing it for 16 hours, or should I? I don't know. Instructions for use. Shake well. Apply a small amount starting in the center of your face and blend outwards. Okay, I usually like to apply my foundation from here up. They're telling us to apply it here first and then go down, so I guess I'm gonna be trying that as well. On my foundations, I'm an NC45, so I matched myself online by matching my MAC foundation to my NARS foundation, and I got the color Tahoe. So we're just gonna open it up and try it out, basically. I'm so excited to try out this foundation. Like, I have wanted this foundation for so long. Since I started wearing makeup, I've been looking at this foundation, but back then it was too expensive for me to get it. This is how she looks. First impression of just the packaging is that it is glass. Thank you, Huda Beauty. Take notes. It feels very good quality, and I like the shape of it. I don't know why I'm talking about the shape, but I like the shape of it on my hands. I am in the NARS website here, and it says, so it's dermatologist tested. It's fragrance free, oil free, and alcohol free, non-drying, fade resistant, sweat resistant, transfer resistant, natural finish, which is not a matte finish, so I might be a little oilier at the end of the day, but we will test it out. And it says medium to full coverage, and you can build it up. They also say that it's lightweight and it's not supposed to feel like you have a cake on your face, basically. So we're gonna be testing that out as well. All the foundations that I love to wear are actually very full coverage and very cakey. If this is high coverage and also a lightweight and doesn't feel like cake, it will be just magic to me. For primer, I'm using my favorite Smashbox, the original photo finish smooth and blur primer. And I have already done my brows, as you guys can see, and I have already moisturized my face. It says to shake it up first. Just gonna be squeezing it a little bit here on my, over here. And it comes with a pump, of course. Oh, okay, it's very liquidy. I don't know how much of a high coverage this is gonna be. I feel like I probably should, you know, color correct underneath everything, but it says to be high coverage, so we're just gonna be testing it on the high coverage part. I'm taking my Morphe brush here, and it says to start from the middle of the face, so here we go. Oh, the color seems pretty good. Oh, it applies so smooth. Yo, it applies so smooth. I love that. I did a lot of pumps and it's not lasting me even half the face, so we're doing more. This just might be the most perfect color that I ever found in my entire life. Wow. Okay. Come through, NARS. Come through with the coverage. Okay. You know what? This is kind of bomb, actually. I applied a little too much on my forehead. Do you see how it matches my chest? Like, this just might be the most perfect foundation that matched my face ever. It's so good. Do you guys see the coverage? Like, my soul is covered, okay? So it's definitely build up. Like, I did use a lot of pumps, but if you wanted to make it lightweight, you can also do that with this foundation. And it looks very smooth. It seems a little too oily, but I don't know if it dried yet or not. But the coverage so far, like, do you guys understand what I'm trying to say? And it matches my neck and everything so well. So taps on my own back for choosing the right color. Let's do the other half. See, this is what happens when I try to make one pump last. Like, no. I know I've been wanting this foundation for so long, but I didn't know it was gonna be this good. I didn't know. Like, what else do you need in your life? You don't even need no man with this foundation. Just get you this foundation and that's it. You're set for life, sis. Please, somebody tell me what else do I need, because there's no way. There is no way. This foundation looks so good. Bitch, we need to do a comparison between this and the Huda Beauty foundation, but you got competition. It's a competition, sis. I'm so shook. Like, I know I'm hyping this up so much, but I did not know it was gonna be this good. Like, I didn't know the high coverage was this high coverage, sis. Like, it looks amazing. I'm gonna damp it with my beauty sponge so that it just takes off the excess foundation off my face, and it does feel lightweight. I'm gonna go in with my favorite concealer, which is actually a foundation. It's by The Balm, the Even Steven whipped foundation in mid-medium. You guys see, it's just like, it's so creamy. It's very like creamy and very easy to work with, so that's why I love it as a concealer. NARS, you outdid yourself, sis. Like, this foundation is so underrated. I know it's still very hype, but it's still underrated compared to the Huda Beauty one. The color is like very rich and very skin-like. I definitely understand when they said that stays longer with skin recognition pigment for the truest color match. I understand. I've never found a foundation that matches me this well. Never. I'm just obsessed. I'm gonna set my entire face and underneath my eyes with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. The only problem that I'm seeing right now is that it is more in the oilier side. So if you have dry skin, this might be the best choice for you. But if you are more on the oily side, you might need to set it a lot more. I'm gonna do the rest of my face and I'll be right back. So I'm done with the makeup. I really like this look. So far, I'm so obsessed with the fact that it looks like skin and it matches me so well. But I have some bad news. The foundation creases a lot more than my other foundations because I don't think it's more for the oily of skins. If you are more in the dry skin category, this foundation would be amazing for you because then you don't have to set it with the powders as much that I did. But because that I'm more in the oily skin category, I had to set it more with powder, which increases the creasings underneath my eyes, and I can see it a little bit in my forehead as well. I will try to show you guys by doing this a little more. Like, I don't know if you guys can see it, but underneath my eyes it's already starting to crease. And that might be because the concealer and everything as well. The face does feel a little oily, so this foundation might be best in winter times and not in summer times. It would look crazy on me if I wear it on summer, but I love the way that it just looks like skin and matches my chest and my skin color so well. The coverage is amazing. Moves around a little bit when you're applying the concealer, so you have to be a little careful applying the concealer. But when I was applying the blush and stuff, I didn't have any problem with it. The finished result looks amazing. So I'm gonna wear this foundation for about 6 hours. I'm not gonna do 16 hours. I don't know if I could do 16 hours. Who does 16 hours of makeup? Like, who wears a makeup 16 hours. Just let me know if you guys do that, but my skin would die of suffocation. So no, I'm not gonna do 16 hours of makeup. Right now it's 2 o'clock, so I'll probably come back at like 20 so we can test it out in 6 hours. I'm not gonna be doing any kind of touch-ups because I just want to show you guys how it will just turn out without me doing anything to it. So I'll show you guys in 6 hours. I'll be right back. You guys, I'm so surprised and so happy that I'm just so shocked. 20:35 right now. I thought by now I will look like a grease ball and I will be creasing everywhere with this foundation on, but none of the things happened. Like, none. I have never looked this matte after wearing a foundation for this long. Okay, I have just an oily skin in general, so any foundation that I put on my face will just look like an oil ball at the end of the day. But this foundation did not look that much of an oil ball, and it still looks full coverage, very smooth. Can we talk about how smooth it looks? Like, I still need to powder it a little bit, but nothing compared to the usual oiliness I look after wearing a foundation for this long. And then the most surprising thing of all, there's no creasing. There's no creasing around my mouth. Do you understand? Listen. Where's my smile? There is no creasing there. There is no creasing there. Not even on the side of my nose. And the amount of powder I actually put on this face was ridiculous. So I was thinking by now, I would be creasing everywhere. So what do I think of this NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation? I am amazed. I am so amazed and so shook of how good it did. Like, first of all, I did not expect it to be that much of coverage, and it just covered my whole existence. And then second of all, the creasing, there is literally no creasing of me wearing this foundation for 6 hours. 6 hours and no creasing. The color looks amazing. It's very rich. It looks like my skin. And then it didn't make me that oily as well, which I thought it would, since it is not a matte foundation and I am in the oily skin category. Okay, I did use a lot of pumps. I did use a lot of pumps of this foundation to get the full coverage of my face. But for this result right here, I will not have an issue with it. The price is not in the affordable side of foundations, but definitely worth it. Like, definitely worth it. We're gonna leave some space for improvement, so I'm gonna give it a 9.5 out of 10. A 9.5 out of 10. That is amazing. I love this foundation so much. Thank you, NARS, for blessing my life. And that is my full opinion of the NARS foundation. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to join my little family here. And that's about it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Mwah.